Well, the dangerous storms last night did not just leave behind a big mess for folks to clean up today. The large amounts of rain are filling up Austin's creeks and streams.
That's a real welcome sight as we even enter into drastic drought measures. Our Omar Lewis is out at what we believe to be Zilker Park under all that water with more on how much of an impact all this has made on our water levels. Omar?
Good evening. That's what it looks like out here. It looks like I'm in the middle of a lake. I'm actually here at Zilker Park. Those rains from last night, they left so much water here that it's basically turned the park into large areas of pooled water. But while it looks like we've gotten enough rain to last us for a while, we've actually got a lot of catching up to do.
We're all kind of having a rain dance right now and saying thank you for bringing that down to us.
It's a rare sight here in central Texas, raindrops on blue bonnets.
Everything's greening up really nicely.
It was a wet day for visitors, but good news for folks over at the Lady Bird Wildflower Center, where making do with little rain has become the norm.
We've turned off our water features. We're very careful when we irrigate. We adhere to the city regulations.
They've even created this grass called HabiTurf that doesn't need as much watering as a typical lawn.
It's a good drought-resistant alternative.
But before you start thinking that all that rain you see is all we need,
people just need to not be misled by this nice rain event.
Brian Smith constantly monitors water levels for Barton Springs and the Edwards Aquifer, bodies of water that received up to 3 inches of rain last night. But it's not enough to hold off stage 3 drought restrictions that he says still looms ahead.
We're not expecting significant rain in the near future. Therefore, we're going to keep heading into drought. Probably within a week or two, we will cross that threshold.
But what you can do is collect all the rainwater to conserve and reuse, so that these April showers not only bring in more May flowers, but raise our lake levels at the same time. And of course, as the rain continued throughout the day, those lake levels are only expected to rise little by little, but I guess we'll take it. Earlier today, there are people out here with boogie boards enjoying what is definitely a rare occasion for us Austinites. Tonight, we're live from Zilker Park. Omar Lewis, KXAN News.
Rare indeed. Omar, thanks very much. Dry and dusty just a few days before. Well, check this out. Folks living along Bee Creek near Lake Travis woke up to this scene this morning. Fast and furious waters ripping them from their property and dumping them downstream right on top of each other.
So you may be wondering, did this rainfall really do anything to help out our lake levels? Unfortunately, not much. The lake rose about 9 inches, but with Travis being about 40 feet below average, it would take more than 50 days of similar rainfall to get that back up to normal.